Hey boys, welcome back to the Mr. Eames PE channel. Today's lesson is going to be the start of term 2 and we're going to be looking into our pint-sized personal trainers. This is the one we talked about last term with you boys given the opportunity to become little mini personal trainers for a family member. This unit is going to look at some strength and conditioning, ways that we can improve and ways that then we can transfer our skills and our knowledge and our motivational techniques onto a family member, someone in your own home. It may be a sibling, it may be a mom, a dad, or even a grandparent, not your dogs. I'm going to walk you through some of the activities you need to watch, you need to concentrate on the technique, and then I would like you boys to copy, record your own results, and you're going to upload these to the activity that I'm going to put onto Seesaw. So for now, we're only going to focus on you, and then as the weeks go on, you're going to start transferring what you can do onto a member of your family. So please watch, listen, follow the instructions, and then give it your very, very best. Push yourselves, boys. See if you can be the best that you can be. Enjoy.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. Get ready.
Okay boys, on the screen now is the document that I attached to the activity that you received today. This is what you need to use to record all your results. Now if there are 3 white boxes for a section, you need to do 3 attempts. Now if there's only 1 white box, you have 1 attempt because it's probably something that's going to be a little bit more tiring on your body. So make sure you do the right number and upload it to Seesaw. Now the beat test, you can get this on my information below this YouTube video. There should be a link to a beat test. You need to listen to those beeps and then you only turn and go when the next beep occurs. So it's all about timing and pacing yourself. Now as it goes on, you're going to get more and more tired. Now I appreciate you might not have 20 meters like I do. If you want to do a 5-meter beep test, that's absolutely fine. The next one, you are going to do a sit and reach test. So you need to measure where the end of your feet are, and then you're going to try and reach as far as you can. I'm pretty terrible at this one, but I've got Mr. Howell here. He's also not very flexible, as you can see. And then I'm going to mark how far he reached, and then I'm going to measure the gap from where he started to where he reached. So Mr. Howell here actually gets a negative mark. So I can see it looks about -5 centimeters. So I would record on my sheet -5 centimeters. Okay, you guys are probably better than me, Mr. Howell, on that one. The next up is a standing long jump. This one you're going to have 3 attempts. Here I've got my tape measure and I've also got a piece of chalk. You don't have to use a piece of chalk. I'm going to make sure I've got my feet nice and wide apart. I'm going to stand behind the line. I'm going to bend my knees. I'm going to swing my arms forward. And where I land, I'm going to make a little mark on my furthest foot back, okay? So that's the foot that is closest to where I took off from. So here I go again on my second attempt. I'm going to use more movement from my legs and try and power myself forward. And I got a slightly better score then. So I'm going to record that one there with my chalk. And then I'm going to go for my third and final attempt. Now on this attempt here, you'll see that I will wobble backwards. So if you do wobble back, unfortunately, that is where your score is going to be. So make sure, it's like when we do long jump in athletics, make sure you land and try and move your body into a forward position. You're then going to mark and record all your scores and attach them to the document I sent you. Next up is a 20-meter sprint test. You might want to do this one out on the path outside your house. If it's not 20 meters, it doesn't matter, boys, as long as you remember how far you ran to the exact point, because you're going to have to then do this again in a few weeks' time. So this is me doing a 20 meter. Next up is maximum push-ups. So maximum means as many as you can do until you have to stop. So here you can see I'm trying to push my chest down to the ground. If I need to rest, I can hold my body up as I just did so there. I'm going to keep going until I'm absolutely exhausted and need to stop. So that's it. Unlucky, good try, Mr. Eames. Next up's a tricky one. This is an agility test. So my finger here is showing the way to go. And you're going to follow those cones. You zigzag the middle ones. And then you go back to the far corner and you finish. And you're going to have to record yourselves here on your iPads. So don't worry about the distances, boys. You just give it a attempt, something that looks the same as this. So if you watch Mr. Eames here, 3, 2, 1, here he goes. So it's a straight line to the far corner. Then you hit the middle line. Then it's a zigzag up and a zigzag back And if you see when I turn, I'm trying to get nice and low, and I go to the far top corner, and a sprint finish, and then I'm going to stop my clock there, and I'm going to record my time. Next up is a standing STALK test. So you must have your hands on your hips. I'm going to put my foot against my knee. Now it's a little bit windy here today, which made it a little bit difficult, but I'm trying my best to keep my balance. Now your timer finishes as soon as another foot touches, or if here I wobble and my foot goes out and I have to balance, that is also the end of your timer. So you're going to set off your timer and record your best score up to a maximum of 3 minutes. Next up, you need to upload your scores to the Seesaw activity, not just the Seesaw, please put them in the activity, and then we're going to refer to these over the next few weeks. Well done.